Good evening, everyone. How are you nowadays? Before making this presentation, let me introduce a little about myself. My name is Ling. My full name is Ling Ha Diao Chen, and my nickname is Na. So you can call me Ling or Na or Nalik. I am 18 years old and I have been first year student at Foreign Trade University for 2 months. And besides my study at university, I also joined a club named Early Berber English Club and I am a member of Class A20. We have just known each other for about 3 months, but we are quite close to each other. I feel like A20 is like the second home of me. We are very funny, dynamic, overactive, but also very serious people. We always make each other laugh and relax after a stressful week, but we also give each other great inspiration and motivation to improve our English. Every time I see them weekly, I feel like I can reduce a lot of stress and I can refresh myself. I have a new power and energy to start my new week, and I have more energy and power to and excitement to continue improve, continue study and practice English. And I just want to say that I feel very happy and proud to be a member of Class A20. And now, A20 gives me a great chance to stand here and make a presentation in English. And my topic today is, what is the most stupid thing I had done in my childhood? This topic is given by A20. And I think that before I shared with you my story, I want to ask you, if is there anyone here having have if there is anyone here having never done a stupid thing in their life? Is there a person like that? I think no one. For example, to me, I have done a lot of stupid things during my life, not only in my childhood but also until now. For example, I have just made a stupid thing for about 30 minutes ago. Kiều Anh has just posted a new photo of my class A20 on her Facebook, and I was so free. I have free time and I didn't know what to do at that time. So I said to my group A20, we usually call my A20 class is a Superman team. I told them that let's help Kiều Anh have 100 comments on this photo. Oh, and in just about 30 minutes, I tried to comment as much as possible. So now she has about more than 117 comments on her photo. It may be a crazy thing, but a crazy and stupid thing. But I think doing stupid things in life makes me feel very relaxing. I only do stupid things with my close friends, with my family or my cousins, or yeah, like my family. So I never do stupid things like that before in front of strangers. I only do stupid things with my close with people who are close to me. So I think that's okay. Doing stupid things is not necessarily a bad habit. I have done a lot of stupid things during my life, But now I am gonna share with you the most stupid thing I had done in my childhood that I could never forget for the rest of my life. Maybe when I die and I will go to the next world, I still remember that story. It happened when I was small, of course, in my childhood, maybe in a primary school at a grade first or second, like that. I was so small and I was so trustful. I believe in whatever people said to me. And my house is located here, and it is near my uncle's house. It's about I just have to walk about for 5 minutes so I can go to my uncle's house. And my uncle has two daughters who are around the same age as me. One daughter of him, named Ling Zi, she is 2 years older than me, but at that time we are quite small and she is older than me for 2 ages, 2 years older than me, but we played with each other like friends at class. So I usually went to my uncle's house to play with my cousins, including Ling. So at that age, when we were so small, we usually played stupid games and stupid things. And one day, my cousin Ling stood in front of me and said that, "Hey Na, do you know that I can eat paper? Do you think that I am so talented? Do you think that I am a Superman?" Because at that time I felt very curious because I had never seen my mother, my father, my grandmother, or my teacher, or anyone ate paper before. So I feel very curious. And yeah, I told my cousin that I dare you. Oh, and she gave me a real paper. She showed me a sheet of paper. Then she tore it into smaller pieces. Then she picked she picked a small piece of paper, and she really put it into her mouth. And I could not remember how, but after a second, it disappeared. And at that time, I really believed that my cousin Ling was a Superman. Oh, and I um I think that she was so extraordinary. She was so talented. She was like a superstar, an idol in my mind. And at that time, I admired her a lot. So I always felt very curious about that, and I wondered how paper tastes. Is it sweet or not? Is it sweet or spicy or things like that? So one day, when my cousin went to my house again and performed that magic to me, I could not, mm, I could not control my word. So I told my cousin that I wanna try to do the same thing like her. So and she dared me, and I was so confident, telling her, "If you can, then I can." So I took a a piece of paper. I tore it into smallest pieces, and I pick one piece. I put it in my mouth. Oh, and can you imagine what happened next? It did become softer, and when it really become softer and softer, I swallowed it, and when it had already been in my stomach, and I at that moment I felt very nervous, and I called it historical moment. But I waited for about 2 to 3 minutes. Nothing happened. And I felt like, wow, I had just done a Superman action. Oh, I felt like I myself were a Superman too. I have extraordinary power in my body, but I had never known before. So I felt so confident. I felt very excited and satisfied with myself. So I from that moment, I I think I had a thought in my mind that I was a Superman. I was so extraordinary. I was so talented. No one can do the same thing as I and my cousin had done. So I was kind of aggressive. Aggressive. So I went to my school, went to my class, and I showed off my talent. I told my classmates that I dare you to eat paper, and of course, no one dared to do that stupid thing. So I performed that magic. I pick a paper, I tore it into smaller pieces, I put it in my mouth, and I swallowed it. It disappeared, and I was still fine. So my classmates was very shocked, and they thought I am a Superman. Oh, I felt very happy and satisfied. So I still remember one time when I did not have paper with me. I did not have my notebook with me. So I had to use the paper we all have in our bathroom. Of course, the clean one, but that kind of paper contains a lot of bacteria, but I was so young, so small, and I could not think of it. I just thought how to perform that magic to my friends, so I really ate that paper. It did not happen for a day or for a week. I performed that magic. I I had eaten paper to in front of my friends surprise for weeks, for years, and yeah, during my primary school, it only stopped when I moved to my secondary school at my new school, new friends, so I could not do crazy things with them. I told you before. I only do stupid things with my close friends, my family. So to strangers, I cannot do that thing. So I so when I moved to secondary school, I stopped doing that stupid thing. But I still believed that I was the Superman at that time. But when I was getting older, maybe at a high school, I I asked my cousin Ling, um, did you really eat paper at that time? I was just asked her for fun because at that time I didn't know what to say with her, so asked so I asked I asked her that question, but she gave me a surprise. She told me that, "Are you kidding me? I always turn my head back and put it out. So how can you believe that I really ate paper? I'm not crazy." Oh, I was like this. I could not believe it. It was unbelievable. I was so trustful. I believed that she ate paper, so I imitated her. Oh, and now she told me that she had never done that stupid thing. And I was, oh my God. So at that time, the thought that I was a Superman disappeared, and instead, the thought that I was the most stupid girl in the world appeared, and it has been with me until now. Maybe for the rest of my life, I would still think that I was so stupid at that time. The most unforgettable story of my life, eating paper and feel very proud of it, and eating paper and thinking like I was a superstar, a Superman with extraordinary talent. So maybe I have just told you a funny story about me, a funny story of the most stupid girl I have ever known. But in other aspects, I must say that it is so dangerous because and I do not say about my story, let's talk about children in general. They are so small and stupid like me. They trust in everything others say. Maybe, yeah, like eat paper is safe, like that. But let's imagine if at that time my cousin Ling told me that she could eat a seed and pit, the core part of a fruit, it is very dangerous. If she told me that she could eat seed and I imitate her at that time, maybe now I would know if I had really done, I had or really eaten it. Maybe now I would have been another world, not here. So it is very dangerous for children to play with each other without parents or adults' attention. So I think it is a funny story of mine, but it is also a big lesson for me, for my children, and for other people. Never let children play alone with their friends because children, maybe we can say that they are innocent, but I say children are stupid. So never let them play with each other because stupid people, stupid children will always think of stupid things. So they may harm themselves with those stupid things. So that's all of my story. It is not very interesting or exciting, but it gives all of us a big lesson for your future son, for your new future daughters. Don't you think? So I have just finished my presentation. Thank you all for listening. And if you like my video, please like and subscribe me on YouTube to give me more encouragement to produce more high quality video. Thank you very much and goodbye.